Neil Peart is actually not the original drummer.
Yeah, that really
for the band,
man, honestly.
No, John Rutsey.
You guys just checking out the cars, or?
John Rutsey was the original drummer. He was on the first.
No, you can't stand here while I'm driving.
I'm walking here. Pedestrian has the right of way, you stick. J50 is back, bitches.
Yeah, how long you guys been at this location?
Since the tornado 2021.
The tornado?
You don't remember the tornado?
No.
Dude, that was the tornado of 21. You don't remember that?
Where the heck did a tornado hit?
Oral building.
Hit you dead center, huh?
Wow.
That should teach you a lesson.
Like right out of the Bible. Hey, is there any truth to the rumor that you guys were caught exchanging blows in the locker room last week? Oh my gosh. Hey, how are you?
How do?
Yeah, I've got deep vein thrombosis, and I can't stand still for more than 45 minutes. I have to move. My doctor says I have to move. So at the 45-minute mark, we had to walk around. So we hadn't heard back, and my abandonment issues are kicking in. I had to call my therapist and have her talk me off the ledge, and it got really kind of messy, and it was just kind of weird, and I was crying, doubled over like a child in the parking lot, and so I just, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Welcome back to the Johnny 50 channel. All right, next stop is Upper Dublin, PA, which is about 20 miles north of Philly. Dan and I show up. The police department is the same building as the library. I think it's a temporary measure. So we decide to go over and start filming some of the police vehicles, which of course triggers all the cops, and they come out, including the police chief. So let's see how this all plays out. I decide to give Dan a detailed history on the band Rush, and here it goes. Bill Bede, JB, H. Lip, Onisha Jones, Sab Crazy. We got TI.
Yeah, we did.
We got our first TI. So anyway, so Neil Peart is actually not the original drummer.
Yeah, that really
for the band,
man, honestly.
No, John Rutsey.
You guys just checking out the cars, or?
John Rutsey was the original drummer. He was on the first album, which was a self-entitled album, 1974, which was their debut album. And Neil did not join the band until later. Well, the problem with Rutsey was this: he was diabetic and a drinker. I think he did some recreational cocaine from time to time. You know, just like split an 8-ball with himself. You know what I mean? Like no big deal. And so he really wasn't in physical shape to go on tour. Right. So what happened was he went, when they did go on tour, they were like, listen, we need a drummer that can actually be on tour. So they auditioned Neil, okay. And they were impressed, obviously, and so the rest is it. John Rutsey.
Okay, that's what
he died, and so he was the original drummer. Still lived in downtown Toronto from when he died. So Neil joined the band, and he was like, hey, listen, I wanted to know if I could take over writing all the lyrics. Okay. And Geddy and Alex were like, of course, dude, like we don't want to do that. We're just busy. We're just busy, smoking J's and rolling doobs, and we're good there. And so Neil took over the job of writing all the lyrics, and Neil was inspired by a lot of sci-fi stuff, and so it brought a whole nother realm to the table. So, you know.
Way
Yeah.
Way too dark for legal. See a sec, Chief.
Oh, there's a chief of police. Oh, we got open computer screen. All right, we got the chief of police. I guarantee. Can you imagine the skeletons that guy's got in his closet? Holy cow! He'd probably need a 10,000 square foot house.
Yeah, just
to hide the skeletons.
These tires are real low.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so Neil joins the band. The band starts taking off. They create Fly By Night, which was the first album with Neil. Okay. Which, you know, had some moderate success. The first album was considered a Led Zeppelin clone. And
Did they really say that?
oh yeah, that's what the critics hated Rush forever. And it really wasn't until like the 2010 documentary, The Beyond a Lighted Stage, that really Rush went from black and white to Technicolor, like the Wizard of Oz, of like, you know, in you know, fans being like, oh my God, these guys are for real, you know. So
You guys have a great day.
do not flush. So there we go. Got the VIN, and I'm the coward chief of police. So
Sir, you can't stand here while I'm driving.
I'm walking here. Pedestrian has a right of way, you stick. Jesus Christ. You can't stand here while I'm driving. Don't make me cite the law to you, fucking coward. JFC. Chat. All right, you guys, if you guys are new to the channel and do not know that I am the biggest Rush fan known to man and will go head to head with any one of you fools in chat. Oh. J50 is back, bitches.
The best is blowing them off, man. They don't know what to do with themselves.
God, and he stood it out. He was there for 4 minutes. I think. Listen, I think he was glued to my story. I mean, who wouldn't be? Even if you're not a fan of Rush, I am quite the orator. I kid. Saw Rush on the Hemispheres tour. That'd be great.
Hemispheres was such a great album, man.
Yeah, I think Hemispheres is one of their better albums.
Absolutely.
Best. Moving Pictures is always kind of, but it's almost like too many people pick Moving Pictures as. But Moving Pictures is, and you know what the issue with Rush is they had keyboards in the '80s that still stand. Like Moving Pictures was released in '81. Tom Sawyer, and the beer and all that. Like all of that still stands up, which can't be said for all of the other '80s. Oh my God! Oh, there was just a cop trying to exit here, and he waved around and turned around.
Bunch of them pulling in right now.
God. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't.
What the hell is this mess?
It's a fucking bouncy house, dude. We missed it by a day. We should have been here yesterday for the police bouncy house.
Must have had a party without us.
All the cops get to, you know, because it's like a 4 foot.
What's going on over here?
It's like a 4 foot step up in, so the cops have to help all the kids in.
They like touching kids, why not?
Yeah, so I mean, they're grabbing kids around the waist, picking them up slowly with a lot of eye contact. We make our way around to the front lobby of the police department. Oh, we can see in. Perfect.
You know how long they've been here.
They don't help you.
Yeah, how long you guys been at this location?
Since the tornado 2021.
The tornado?
You don't remember the tornado?
No.
Dude, that was the tornado of 21. You don't remember
Where
that?
the heck did a tornado hit?
Oral building.
Hit you dead center, huh?
Wow.
That should teach you a lesson.
Like right out of the Bible.
Yeah, were you dispatching?
not-
You were part of it? You an officer?
Dispatcher.
Oh, okay.
Ah, sorry to hear. I mean, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, nice digs, huh? Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, good. We met the chief outside.
Yeah. He wasn't too talkative.
Nah, sadly, when the cameras are out, they kind of run away.
Did you all want me to get someone for you, or?
Sure. You can ask the chief to come on out here.
Yeah, he's probably gone for the day, huh, the chief?
He looked like he tucked tail. I mean, listen, I know that cameras are dangerous, and the number one job of a police officer is to arrive home safely. Just ask anybody at the Uvalde Police Department. I mean, they performed that perfectly, all 400 of them. So, yeah, but if the chief is around, that would be...
They were just circling the neighborhood.
Or the highest ranking officer that's here, that would be amazing, under the chief. If the chief is out headed towards picking out a golf, 18, if you're going to go play 18 holes real quick.
Let me check.
Okay.
Thanks.
We'll be right here.
Okay.
Thank you. Back to blue.
Now they gotta call one of the guys circling the parking lot to stop. Circling the parking lot for 5 seconds.
We should go outside and heat.
Yeah, we will. Alright. We'll be outside waiting for
How many
him.
kids were, can I FOIA request how many kids were molested in that bouncy house incident? I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Can you name a bad Rush album? I think the one that was the most challenging might be Caress of Steel. It was just, but
The stuff
I
they put
actually...
out, I think in the 2000s.
I actually liked that. So a lot of diehard Rush fans didn't really like the
just beyond belief.
yeah. Well, and what people don't realize is that Caress of Steel did so poorly. That was their third official album, with only their second album with Neil. That album did so poorly, and it was their tour was called the Down in the Dumps tour. Like, it was just like depressing, and their record label was like, "You guys, this is not playable on radio. These are 10-minute long songs." And
I'm just looking at the Grateful Dead. Every song they put out is like a 90-minute song.
right. Yeah, that's a whole different vibe, though, So, and so they were getting canned, and the record company was like, "You know what? You guys have one more shot, and that's it." And so 2112 was a total FU. What? You know what? We're going to go out in flames.
Right.
And it was a total FU. The energy was like, this is our last album. We're going to be an obscure band that nobody ever heard of. No, because you know what I mean? And like, and so they created 2112, which was angry. It was loud. It was 2112, the first track. It was 18 minutes. It was an entire album side. Was the track was 2112. It was 18 minutes long. It was broken into like 5 or 6 different subsections.
Streets in that album?
No, that was Hemispheres, 78. So this was 76. But it was well received. 2112 was well received. It was sort of like when Rage Against the Machine came on the scene in 1992. And I tell these youngsters at Gen Zs, I was like, you have no idea how Rage Against the Machine, like no one had ever heard anything like that. Yes, and I've said this before, there was, Red Hot Chili Peppers was probably the closest thing to that, but still they were not political. Rage Against the Machine was way more angry, way more political, way more let's burn this thing to the ground.
Right.
And and there was nothing. And Tom Morello on guitar, probably one of the most genius and creative guitar players that's on the circuit or ever has been. His guitar solos were just second to none. We should probably get some more plates and stuff like that in the meantime here before everybody flees the scene.
Well,
they know where to find us.
They're just circling around.
Hey, is there any truth to the rumor that you guys were caught exchanging blows in the locker room last week?
God, they're like children. The children we employ, not the men we employ. So you guys got a call.
How do you sleep? How do you sleep at night?
You guys got a call for service and you're out here and not
How do
coming
you
in?
sleep at night?
Dereliction of duty.
Hey, there's some kids in the bouncy house. There's some kids in the bouncy house.
You guys get a service call for the someone in the office?
Which office, sir?
Police
The main office.
You lied?
No, you didn't.
We heard them call you guys.
Well, we already.
So now you're lying.
We didn't get a call for it.
Now you're lying.
You're busy responding to the deflated bouncy
Have
house.
a good night, gentlemen.
So you lying?
All right.
You lying sworn? Ah, my foot! Ow! What the fuck is my God? What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh my God! Look at these cars. I'm getting every single fucking kid in here, man. My God!
Oh.
They got they're standing here talking, and then when they you know what?
My God. Whatever you guys do, do not call the Upper Dublin, Pennsylvania Police Department to seek redress from your government as per the First Amendment.
Yeah, it's mid-80s for sure.
Somebody give me the temperature for Upper Dublin,
Montgomery County.
PA. That's so weird that you guys call it PA, and is it because Pennsylvania is so many?
Such a long word.
Well, listen to you.
And then spell it.
Listen to you, like you're the guy that it, like.
Well, I invented Pennsylvania.
No, you invented long words and long monikers, and it's deja vu all over again.
I love it. So here's the statement. I can't wait to read this.
How can I help you?
Hey, we're waiting on an officer.
Sergeant Nick?
Sergeant Dick?
Nick.
Nick?
Whoever's available.
Okay.
Well, we're still, I mean,
Let me grab someone for you.
well, you said, I don't want to say that I don't trust you, but I mean, we're still waiting from 20 minutes ago when you said, it just seems like deja vu all over again. So are you going to say that you're calling some? I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault that they're in the tuck position in the back with pacifiers right now because there's guys with
Let me get
cameras.
somebody for you.
Okay, great. I'm not going to hold my breath. Not judging, just reporting. Well, we're gonna have to go into the library
Yeah,
because they'll have to call the cops on us there. Library is right next door. So, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. We're gonna put them in a quandary. We're gonna go walk into the library with cameras.
The cops are in the back lot again. They just saw
Yeah. Yeah, they're exchanging blows.
Let's go racing, Johnny.
Are you okay? Was that from the leg when you got hit by the car, by the cop car?
Yep. See if I can pop a wheelie hanging on the carpet. There we go.
We got auditor down. We got an auditor down.
Can't even walk anymore. Bastards.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It hurts.
It's a miracle.
Ta-da!
I pray to baby Jesus,
Maybe they hid in here.
and it's.
Oh, dear God.
Listen, this is where thoughts and prayers pay off.
Really?
I mean, look. I mean, the amount of healing energy that was generated from this chat alone was so overwhelming.
Do people still use DVDs?
Apparently,
Oh, swap for them.
I prefer beta.
Yeah.
We filmed in here for about 20 minutes. The librarian was totally fine with what we were doing. I've actually never experienced that before, nor have I ever seen a video online of anybody, especially a librarian, saying, yeah, it's fine, you can be here. It was so refreshing. Definitely a first.
Oh, they didn't lock it. Wow, that's a miracle.
I know, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. Hey, how are you?
How do you?
Yeah, I've got deep vein thrombosis, and I can't stand still for more than 45 minutes. I have to move. My doctor says I have to move. So at the 45-minute mark, we had to walk around. So we hadn't heard back. And my abandonment issues are kicking in. I had to call my therapist and have her talk me off the ledge. And it got really kind of messy. And it was just kind of weird. And I was crying, doubled over like a child in the parking lot. And I mean, and so I just, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
The overshare made him run quick. Dude, that was hilarious.
So shockingly, it felt like we were beating a dead horse and not really getting anywhere with the Upper Dublin, PA Police Department. So we decided to leave. So if you are in the area, feel free to stop by their interim location since the tornado took out their other one. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said, I've got took a bit of a hiatus. I am back. It's great to be back. If you guys like the content and you want to find your way back to this channel, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notifications. Thank you one more time for Southeastern PA Community Watch for hosting me for a hell of a weekend. And I appreciate you guys. Love all of you, except that one guy.